Let's go. Yo. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
What a day, Bears fans. We've dissected the arrival of Ben Johnson, celebrated Caleb's enthusiasm, and together we've envisioned the future of our draft. Johnson isn't just here to make things good. He's here to make things great, man. Welcome, Bears fans, to an epic episode of Coffee with Tracks. Today we're exploring the monumental hiring of Ben Johnson as our new head coach. This isn't just a change, it's a revolution for Bears football. Buckle up because we're going in depth on what this means for our team, our quarterback, Caleb Williams, and how we're setting the stage for 2025. So let's dive in, guys. Let's talk about the press conference at Hollis Hall. That was less of an introduction and more of a declaration, guys. I'll tell you what, man. I was fired up. Everybody was fired up. We were all excited, man. So excited, man. Caleb Williams was so excited. He flew all the way back from Florida to be there. I don't know about you guys, but that is really like testing your virtue and testing your strengths. To be in Florida right now, as cold as it's been, I don't know. Maybe we could do this thing virtual, right, Caleb? I'm pretty sure he wasn't wearing that trench coat that we'll talk about here in a little bit. But, yeah, man. So Caleb Williams, again, flying back from Florida, he walked in like he was living in the Matrix, guys. Did you see him all suited and booted? The Matrix executing a confidence that matched the atmosphere. The room was packed. The buzz was palpable, man. Unbelievable. And when Johnson stepped up, his press conference was commanding, guys. It definitely looked like it was rehearsed, by the way. I mean, nothing was not rehearsed. Everything was like staged, whatever. You could see it, but the buzz and the energy was there. It was legit. You didn't have any of those freaking words and all this, the buzzwords and everything, and all the things that we saw from the previous regime. But let's talk about Johnson's suit, man. Ben Johnson's suit was Bears blue. His tie was orange, symbolizing he was already part of the family. His first words were not just to the media, but directly to the players, especially Caleb. He looked right at Williams and said, everyone wants to talk about the quarterback and Caleb. And I'm excited to work with you, but it's going to take more than just you, kid. It was a moment that that electrified everyone, setting a tone of collective effort. His vision was clear. There are a lot of pieces already in place, and I can't wait to get to work with the rest of you guys. Ben said, this wasn't just coach talk. It was a battle cry. Williams, visibly thrilled, he had already expressed his excitement. Extremely excited, he told reporters, but you can see the fire in his eyes. This was more than he anticipated. It was exactly what he needed. Caleb got the call while driving. And his reaction was legendary, guys. He hung up, letting out a yell, a loud freaking howl that could have woke up Soldier Field, driving down the expressway. Meeting Johnson, he didn't just see a coach, he saw a warrior. You can see the competitiveness in his eyes, Caleb shared, describing the moment with a reference from Who's to Come. Johnson's no-nonsense approach was music to Caleb's ears. We talked about how Johnson's a no-nonsense guy, but he'll always have my back. He'll always give me support, Williams said. This wasn't just about football. It was about building a partnership where accountability flows both ways. holding me accountable and us being on the same wavelength. Caleb emphasized that, showcasing a dynamic that's ready to elevate him beyond his rookie season. Now, you know what? Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for showing up and showing out, man, this early morning, this Friday eve, man. I'm so excited. It's a lot warmer here in Chicago. It's great, man. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for joining the chat. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're a first time viewer. Uh, Make sure you hit that like button, and I appreciate all the comments. We'll get to those here in a little bit, guys. But let's talk about rebuilding the offensive identity and what that means to us. And then we've got something surprise for you at the very end where we're going to interact with you guys and do a special mock draft. You guys are going to help me put a package together and deliver it to Ben Johnson at just as exciting and dynamic as the way he provided and gave us a press conference, man. We're still talking about it, man. So here we go. Johnson's philosophy is revolutionary for the Bears. He's not here to fit Williams into an old system. He's here to build a new one around him. This offense will be calibrated with him in mind, Johnson declared, signaling a complete rebuild. This isn't about tweaking, it's about innovation, about recognition, Williams' unique talents, and molding the game plan around that. He's talking ripping this thing down to the studs, not just for show, but because he genuinely believes in starting fresh. With Williams, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and Cole Kmet, there's raw material for a masterpiece, guys. You see the bones. Now let's put the flesh on it. Johnson's vision is to make this offense not just good, but unforgettable, tailored to each player's strengths. Imagine that. It's unbelievable. Trying not to force a freaking round peg in a square hole. We've seen that time and time again, but to actually use each player's strengths. So let's see what that's going to look like, man. I got some questions for you guys, man. I got the 5 at 6. We're a little bit later on in the day because I got a very special meeting with the casino up at Wind Creek. Going to meet with the general manager and see what's going on there, man. I love Wind Creek Casino. Beautiful atmosphere. I'm going to be there at the food bazaar. Maybe make some cash while I'm there, hit some machines up. Who knows? Maybe Trax is feeling lucky today, guys. So here's my questions for you. What's the one thing you're most excited about with Johnson's coaching style? What's the one thing you guys are most excited about with Johnson's coaching style? I tell you what, I like his fire, man. I didn't think he had that fire. I thought all that fire was coming from Dan. You know what I mean? And rightfully so, man. I mean, that guy's fired up in he's like the Energizer Bunny, man. He's just rip-roaring crazy. So, I mean, sometimes you don't actually get to see the fire around you. When a fire is burning as bright as Dan, you don't get to see all that from everybody else. So now he's out from under his wing. He's doing his own thing. That's one thing that stood out for me is his fire and his passion, his energy, man. I love it. Kind of reminds you of our show, right? You guys and me. All right. How do you think this will change Caleb Williams' game? How do you guys think this will change Caleb Williams' game? Which current Bears player do you think will benefit the most from Johnson's offense? Which player do you think will benefit the most from Johnson's offense? What's your bold prediction for the Bears in 2025 under Johnson's regime, bro? What do you guys think? 2025, give me your guys' bold prediction. What kind of draft pick do you think is most critical for Johnson's system? What kind of draft pick do you think is most critical for Johnson's system? I mean, it almost feels like this was an arranged marriage before it was. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, were they courting before? Because getting Rome Odunze, like, you saw that press conference. We went to Rome, and he's like, boy, do I have some special things planned for you this year? It's like, dude, come on, man. Like you built this thing for him to shine. I mean, look at it. If you guys can't see the similarities, it's unbelievable. Short of the offensive line, he really don't need much. He really doesn't need much to cook, man. I mean, he could really work with this in terms of what he walked into when he got there in Detroit. This is a hell of a lot better, boys. So let's see what your responses are, and let's take this and let's make this draft interactive. We're gonna have a draft. That's right. We are gonna have a live mock draft with you guys. This is gonna be bug nuts. Okay. So we're gonna keep in mind freaking Ben Johnson is in the MF building, and we are going to put this thing together for him. We're going to take the pressure off his back. Not that he doesn't want it. He's ready to take all the heat with some of the things that he said, man. Oh my gosh. I like beating LaFleur a couple times each year. Like, come on, dude. Like, he didn't just dip his toe into the water, dude. It was a full freaking plunge, man. He was freaking baptized, baby. He baptized us yesterday. Woo! Unbelievable. So exciting. So, like I said, let's see what your guys' responses, and then we'll get into this mock draft. And how you doing? Keep it moving. Good morning, everybody. Uh, What is going on in the chat? How you doing? Good morning. Love you guys. Bear Weather Takes says rise and grind. Plank says Bear Weather Takes bear down. Good morning, tracks. Chat, bear down. Good morning, D Nice. I'm on my way to work, so I'll be in and out. Bear down, bro. Plank, D Nice. Bear down. Be safe, Plank. Dave Rigdon. Good morning, brother. Darius, welcome. Paris Hall, welcome to Chicago, Ben Johnson. Go Bears. Wow, Paris Hall's in the building. That is a rare appearance, man. Thank you for finding your way back to the show there, Paris. Plank says, Paris Hall, bear down. What's good, Plank? A lot of pleasantries. I love this. That's what I love about our whole community, man. This is a community built from a fan to you guys. We love to hear your voice. Your voice will be heard on Chicago Sports Podcasts all the time, guys. This is for you. You're not going to get that from the 3-letter networks, the 4-letter networks. You're going to get that from this network, man. This is all about you guys. So, Paris Hall says, I'm so freaking excited we got him, and I can't believe how dumb people really believe he would choose Vegas over Chicago. Listen, Paris, I don't think they're that dumb. I think they're that smart. Tom Brady's over there. He's the GOAT. If anybody could make that happen, it would be Tom Brady, okay? Short of that, it's not going to happen. But since he's there, it makes sense, and that's why people talk about it. I don't think they're that dumb. Come on, man. Be a little bit more kind in the morning. Jeez, oh, Pete's. All right. Dave Rigdon. I'm thinking this dude is going to make me eat my words. This type of coach is needed, but we need for him to get the staff assembled and signed, though. Hey, listen, man. He just got in the building. He just put his freaking orange tie on and his navy blue suit. I don't even know if he's been into his freaking office yet. I mean, dude, he's been everywhere. So it takes a little bit, man. Have some patience. It's going to happen. I mean, you see some teams don't even have their head coach yet, Dave. Come on, man. Come on. I know you're excited. I know you want to see that. But actually, at the end of it all, we're going to have like 4 months before the Wonder Olympic hits, underwear Olympics hits. And so let's take our time with this. Don't rush him. Make sure he gets it right. Because you imagine him rushing perfection? Now all of a sudden, your macaroni and cheese is a little watery. Your eggs are a little watery. You don't have that good viscosity. You don't have that cheese across. You put too much salsa on there, you're gonna burn yourself. Let's take our time with this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that bacon is cooked to the right consistency. You don't want it to be too crisp. You don't want it to be too soggy. You want your sausage links to be just right. You want your pancakes to be fluffy. You want your biscuits to be nice and brown. You want that golden uh, top layer of the biscuit to be nice and fluffy and not just flat and just boring. You want it to be extra good. And that gravy, you can't have a runny, baby. You got to have that right consistency. You know what I'm talking about, Big Rig? Let's take our time with this, baby. Let's let him cook. Come on, man. I know you're excited. It's okay. It's cool. I get you. I love you, bro. I love you. Um, what up, Big Lank and D-Lock? I don't know who Lank is, but hey, what's up, Lank? Darius Lockhart. Paris, what's good, bro? Down to the stud. I love the lingo. That's blue collar. Yes, it is. Either that or an architect that sits in an office. Either way, we know what he's talking about. Paris Hall says, favorite part I heard of him saying is he enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur. Yeah, man, that was a good one, wasn't it? Uh, I know he'll be addressing this line together and deepening our depth in places we need it. Actually, that's a good take, Dave. And I know you love those fiery coaches because you're a Michigan Wolverine fan and a Chicago Bear fan. So I'm pretty sure you're excited about this guy. And there's a lot more left to him as far as sound bites go. Offensive coordinators, they don't get a whole lot of mic takes, so we don't really hear about him a lot. We're not really, dialed into the Detroit Lions. We're not like a Don Burr where we go there and just hang out in chats and listen and hear what everything's got to say from public enemy number one. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really know a whole lot. We knew some about him, but not to the point of actually hearing his press conferences and listening to him. We don't want to listen to him after he freaking beat the brakes off of us, do we? No, 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 no. But now we want him to beat the brakes off of everybody that beat us. So let's have it. Let's have it, guys. Let's have it. Plank says, Paris Hall, it's Plank. YouTube drops the P from time to time. I think the people that are operating and hitting the keyboard is, dropping the P, man. Put some respect on that. Plank. With capital P for punishment. I absolutely love, actually, it's not punishment, it's passion. It's passion. What am I thinking? Plank says, I absolutely love that he's building around the players and not trying to fit round pegs in square holes. Paris Hall, it's cool. See, everything's no love lost. I love the honesty and self-awareness. Yes. Dave Rigdon says, keep the chats coming, man. Keep the comments coming. We're about ready to fire up and warm up the mock draft simulator. Let's go, baby. You guys love the mock draft simulator with tracks, man. Let's go. Let's go. It's gonna be a good one. Hang on tight. Hang on tight. Dave Rigdon says, but I'm wondering if defense will be addressed in 2026 as drafting a middle linebacker that'll make the elite class on what the Bears have been known for. 2026, so you're talking next year. So apparently, according to our source, David Rigdon, there's going to be a good linebacker class coming into the 2026. So be mindful of that. I also know that I've been looking at, and I'm looking at some tackles. There's some fiery tackles in the high 90s. That's right, high 90s. That hardly ever happens. I saw a 3 in the high 90s for next year. So if we don't get our guy in left tackle this year, we're going to get him next year, folks. We got a lot to unpack. So let's unpack them bags. Hang out, grab your coffee cup. Let's go. Let's go. Bear down, Chicago. We got Johnson in the building. Plank, D Nice 100. I'll say Roman Swift. Hey, that's a good one. I think, yeah, Roma Dunze and Swift. Why not? Darius says Komet. Man, it seems like everybody's going to get, an equal share and equal opportunity. And I mean, how could you not see that? He's not one dimensional, when he's got that stoop or shoop, that offense, the way they spread the ball around and attack the defense's weaknesses and all that kind of stuff, how you doing, keep it moving type thing. I think everybody's going to get their turn in the barrel. And I agree with, what you guys are saying. Everybody's bringing different people. Some people are bringing multiple because they can't understand the question. We just said one person, not multiple, but it's good. You get an extra, you get a little asterisk by your name. So for not paying attention there, pal. But we appreciate the double dipping. And I do think both those guys are going to thrive. Crooked Commish says, Yo, what's good, Tracks? Bear down. Thanks for checking us out. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. And we appreciate the view for all those that are current and past and new followers, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys, man. This is great. Love it. Look, bro, I've been watching the TTE show. I just haven't got a chance to watch it live. Okay. Make sure you hit that those comments then, Paris. Make sure you support us, bro. And make sure you hit that like button. We got the receipts, man. We got the receipts, the full journal. We need to see more. Appreciate you, man. Bro, they have no QB. No way he was going. Man, Chicago was always his choice. No, we're not saying that he was never not going to Chicago. We're just saying how Tom Brady spoke with him on a Zoom meeting, and like we're going like 15 minutes back. Sorry, folks, we're trying to stay on track, but this guy's all over the place this morning. So basically, what happened was Tom Brady was on a Zoom meeting and spoke to him for a very long time, and he spoke about it. It was actually entertaining. He entertained the thought. Although Chicago was his preferred choice and location, he obviously entertained other places. Otherwise, why freaking take your butt and go through all that freaking mess? If you already know who it is, sign it. Be done with it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Think. All right, here we go. What do you guys think of Mark Brunell as OC if we miss out on the first guy? Hey, listen, dude. Honestly, I like Mark Brunell. It's a smart move. I do know that he does not want to decimate Dan Campbell. He says he loves him in the press conference. He says he owes him a lot of gratitude. He has a lot of gratitude for him, and there's a lot of respect there. And he doesn't want to, strip him of his staff, and that's being a respectable guy. You know what I mean? You don't want to go dirty. So, but if he can get a guy, maybe two, I hope that if it is Mark Brunell, I think that'd be great. I think that would be a really cool move for sure. I like him. I think Ben is going to use Roma Dunze as his Jameson Williams. Yeah, listen, I think Roma Dunze is going to be Roma Dunze, and I appreciate every player out there in the NFL, and each one is different in their own right, in their own birthright. So let's get it right. You know, I mean, Roma Dunze is himself, so there's a reason why he's here, and that's one of the reasons is because of Roma Dunze. Paris makes up a great point, man. I appreciate it. This is the smartest thing I've seen him say this morning. I was hoping we get Dennis Allen as DC. I really do too. I don't think we're quite out of that yet. I think just because we are exploring that connection with the Rams, I think that that's something to look at. Okay, and I think he's just doing his due diligence in case this Dennis Allen doesn't work out. Hey, and listen, everybody, until it comes out of the horse's mouth, we don't really know if we're going to end up being the horse's ass. Because honestly, I thought that we were going to get other guys based on people, and I go back and I look at their tapes, and their receipts, and they took them down. They took them down. I mean, what is that, man? You tell us, that Ben Johnson's coming with this guy, and this guy, and all of a sudden now you got guys like Dave Rigdoners all fired up. Like, how come we haven't made a move? It seemed like he was coming with his posse, and they were all going to drop it like it's hot, like right away. And now all of a sudden it's just him right now. So yeah, let's be patient. Let's let him cook. Sometimes all the math ain't mathing. We got one guy in the building, and I think he's going to do a good job of figuring out his, his staff. You know what I mean? Bear says he wants Oh, we're already going to the draft. Let's wait on that. Let's not get into that yet. We'll circle back to that when we're, you know, I'll check back in once I'm at work. All right, peace, bro. Thanks for checking in. If we don't retain Allen with a team discount, who would be that next choice? Who will be part of the three-headed monster at the wide receiver position? That's a good point, man. That's a good point. Maybe in the draft we could find out. Let's go into the mock draft simulator. Okay. Let's go check this out. See what happens here. Okay. Let's see here. Go back into here. We will add this, and I will get to Bradley's comment here in a second. Shout out to Bradley, our co-host. He likes to use multiple names, kind of like that guy Chris Foster and a couple others, but he uses it for good. Okay, share screen. Got it. Here we go. Here's the mock draft simulator. Let's refresh this bad boy. Okay, we could take this one down. Move you over here. Oops. Nope, that ain't no good. Move you over there. Got it. Okay, now I can see you guys in the chat better, okay? This is good. This is good. Now, we're going to go 7 rounds. We're going to go slow, and obviously, we will be drafting with the Bears. And we're going to enter this solo draft, okay? Back to what Bearweather, a.k.a. He's got a couple names, but we most notably know him as Bradley, our co-host. Back to what he's saying. He goes, I want Jack Kaiser in a late round from Notre Dame, 6 years player and a local small town kid. Okay, all right, cool. Let's check out this draft simulator and see what happens, okay? All right, free agency, expect to go on in the transfers, same as draft. All right, we're focusing on the draft now. Let's get into the draft. Here we go, guys. So far, Will Johnson was taken at 6. You know, oh, we got a trade. Let's hold off on that trade. We'll look at it. Okay, I'll get your live reactions to this. We got Bears with the 10th pick. We're getting the 12th pick from the Cowboys and the 76th pick. I like that. Trade back. I think Bradley would like this, a.k.a. Bearweather. Takes New England. It's got 37, 68, 77. Wow. Talk about a hole, but we lose our first round, but we get a lot with that. We get the 26th, second pick in the draft and the 4th pick in the draft. I don't think that they're going to be that good next year. So that might actually be, or this year. So that might actually be a good quality draft pick there. And that's all we've got. We've got those 2 draft trades. Let's see what you guys think. Let's see your reaction to this. Does anybody want to explore these? I think Bradley, aka Bear Weather, would like to probably trade back. We don't have an O-line coach yet. Joseph Foster, we're still waiting on that. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate your view. Thank you for your comment already. We're in a mock draft simulator post Ben Johnson's press conference. We are putting together a package for him and putting together all the pieces that he needs to succeed in 2025 and beyond. So right now, what we have with our 10th pick, we've got 2 trades on the board. Do we want to trade back with the Cowboys? That looks like the best one there, where we trade back our 10th pick for Dallas's 12th and then also get a 76th pick. The other one that is available is New England. They want our 10th pick for their 37, 68, 77, and then next year will be a 2nd rounder and a 4th rounder. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, Big Rig? What do you guys think, Plank? Bradley, anyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat? Paris, what do you think, buddy? You guys want to trade back or just go pick our guy up? So let's see who has been taken so far. Obviously, quarterback, first pick, another quarterback, defensive tackle, cornerback, another cornerback, safety, edge, edge. So our needs are edge, offensive guard, offensive center, defensive tackle, wide receiver. I'm down with trading back and retaining with draft capital from New England, actually. Cowboys. Okay, we got a split decision here. We got one saying they want to trade back with New England, and another guy says trade with Dallas. What's up, JC? Thanks for coming back. Well, now we got a Buffalo fan in here. I don't know if he's going to give us, help. I don't know if he's going to give us any help or if he's going to hurt us with what we think we should do. Oh, okay. Scottish Bear brings up a valid, beautiful point. Oh my gosh, he blew the doors off this chat, man. This is the smartest one out of all of them. Thank you so much for showing up, Scottish Bear. He says, Brandon in chat, just remember the Rooney Rule counts with the coordinators, including the QB coach. We can't hire Dennis Allen until we fulfill the Rooney Rule. Wow, if that is true and accurate, which I believe it is, because Scottish Bear doesn't really go out on a limb like that, then hey, look, we have to hang on tight for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Okay, so right now what we've got is a split decision. We need to figure this out, guys. We're on the clock. Brian White, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome back to the show, man. We're in a mock draft simulator right now. We're trying to figure out who we're going to do as far as what we're going to do with the trade. We got a trade offer for the Dallas Cowboys, the 10th. They want the 10th pick for their 12th pick, and they're going to give us one in the, let's see here, 76. So, yeah, third round. Now, the next one is a haul. It's a big haul. So, you don't get a first round pick at all. You get a second, that you get a 37, 68, 77. You get, next year you get the second and the fourth, but that doesn't really help us out right now because we're drafting this year. This doesn't let us draft for next year also. You know what I mean? So, Rooney Rule has already been satisfied. They're talking, Teddy, they're talking, hey, make sure you guys try to log on to YouTube. It really helps us out when you guys log on to YouTube. I appreciate you coming on Facebook, but we could use all the help on growing this YouTube channel for you guys, man. It really does help us out. So how does the Rooney Rule already been satisfied as far as a defensive coordinator hiring? I want to know that because I know we did that for the head coach, but have we done that for the defensive coordinator? So let's try to narrow this down a little bit as far as listen, guys, let's try to narrow this down and just focus on like the pick, whether we're just going to take the 10th damn pick or are we going to trade with the Cowboys? Because in my mind, this New England looks a lot better because you're getting next year's draft picks, but we're only drafting this year. So let's not worry about that. Let's focus on we're getting an extra pick, one in the 77th pick, and we're getting the 68th pick. But we also get two picks in the previous one for the 12th and the 76th. So really, they're only giving us one, and that's at 77, an extra one that the Cowboys are giving. So welcome back, Plank. Thoughts on Caleb Williams fitting in Ben Johnson's system, like he has a QB under center. If I'm Bears, I'm focusing on the trenches. All right, yeah, let's focus on the trenches. So do we trade back or do we stay where we're at? Man, I can't even get into the second round yet. What's going on here? Usually this goes up a little bit quicker. Maybe we got to get caffeinated. I'm about ready to make this command decision, man. I'm about ready to pull the pin. Oh, yeah, we could definitely get one. So we lost Bradley. We lost Bradley. So listen, we can still, Teddy, we can still get our first round pick. We're only trading back 2, but then we get the 76th. Right now, we're not really looking as a left tackle per se because we still got Braxton Jones. We'll see what he can do this year. But if we get a guard or a swing that can go from guard to tackle, that might be worth looking to. That might be worth looking to. Finally, woo! Yes. All right, we're going to go ahead and accept the offer for the Dallas Cowboys. And we're going to trade back, boys. Here we go. We just traded back. Okay. All right. He subbed. Oh, boy. Now they want to trade us again. Listen, we've got a new offer in the building. Look at this, guys. Look at this. We have, right after we traded from the 12th, they want to trade us the 12th and the 76th for the 15th and 46th. I think that's a good deal. We can still get a good offensive lineman with the 15th pick, and we go from the 76 all the way up to 46, man. We can own that second round, boys. I say we do that. What say you? We're only going back 3 more. We're only going back 3 more. What's your take? You guys want to see who's been taken so far? Let's see who's been taken so far. We're going to hide this. Okay, this is who's been taken so far. Cameron Ward, quarterback. Shador Sanders, quarterback. Mason Graham, New York Giants, defensive tackle. McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona. Travis Hunter, cornerback, Colorado. Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. Matt Starks, safety, Georgia. Edge, Texas A&M, Scorton. Mikel Williams, edge, Georgia, for the Saints. Luther Burden, wide receiver, Missouri. Wow, Cowboys traded up to get that guy, huh? Okay. Abdul Carter, edge, Penn State. So that's who's been taken so far. This is who's available. Boys, we could still get Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty's still available. Come on. Come on, guys. We'll still get an offensive lineman later. Campbell's still available at 18, boys. Campbell's still available at 18. That means there's still good offensive linemen left. And I'm not even considering or worried about a tackle. I want myself a guard, honestly. So let's go back to the chat, see what you guys see, what you guys say now that we're, looking at this. Our next pick is 41, 42, and 72 if we don't trade back. Let's see what you guys say about this. Okay. What D-liner are available before we pull the trigger? Okay, quick look. We got defensive tackle Harmon from Oregon. Let's get into the defense. Let's go with the tackles first. We got Williams, Ohio State, Harmon, Oregon, Ole Miss, Nolan, Kenneth Grant at 30 for Michigan, and Walker, 47, Kentucky for edge. There's Pierce Jr., Tennessee, Mike Green, Edge Marshall, Shamar Stewart, Texas A&M, Landon Jackson, Arkansas, and you've got Edge from Ole Miss, Princely, and then Edge from Ohio State, Tuimola. So what say you guys now that I gave all that up for you? Like I said, Ashton Genty still there, man. Could be pretty sexy look for Ben Johnson. Oh my God, this is going to be the longest draft ever. What's up, Emiliano Brito? Appreciate ya. Welcome to the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I think you've been here before, man. Scottish Bear says Campbell for him. Brito wants Banks. Bear says or Banks. Campbell will be a guard. I'm hoping my Bills get Walter Nolan. JC, I honestly feel that this is the Bills year. All right. So, where are we at with this, guys? Yeah, I think he can play tackle also. I really do. I think the short arm thing, I don't think it's that they're that short. He doesn't have alligator arms for sure. Damn, Carter was who I wanted at 12. Wishful thinking. Yeah. Well, let's see here. All right. So, like I said, we've got some edges available. Cornerback, we got Kelvin Banks. Okay. So, if you guys want Banks or Campbell, we can either trade back to the 14th or 18th. Pass up on Genty, who I really want. I wish I could veto all you guys because I really want to set the world on fire with this freaking guy. Because we can get an offensive lineman later on, boys. But hey, listen, let's check out these trade offers again really quick. 15 and 46, man. We can still get your offensive lineman, and we will trade back from 76 to 46. I think that's a good deal there. I really like that one. Oh, we've got 19, 53, and 120. Oh, that's quite a bit there. That's quite meaty, honestly. But I'm looking at 15 and 46. I think I like that trade. What say you guys with Atlanta? Between the two, Tampa Bay or Atlanta, if we trade at all. If not, man, maybe next time we just don't trade because this is taking a lot of time here. Kamish says, sure, let's have fun and trade one more time. That's it. The Simone from Ohio State in the second round with the Carolina pick. It's crazy. The Bills. All right, we're going to trade back one more. Brandon, I tried to send a link in the chat with the Rooney Rule information. I don't think a lot of us quite understand the Rooney Rule. It's so new, it's been around for a little while, but we didn't really dive into it because we haven't really been that interested in coordinators, we realize and appreciate and value how important it is to get these coordinators right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand and appreciate you doing that. Let's go 15 next time. Stay at 10. All right. Let's accept this offer. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say nay. Thank you all for joining Coffee with Track, Chicago Sports Podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for first-time viewers. Make sure you hit that like button, and we appreciate your views. Love you guys. Honestly, we can't afford to wait getting some good offensive linemen. Pleasant from the Rams is interviewing for DC. Yep. Oh yeah, that's what he was saying about the Rooney Rule, Teddy. I think you came in late. He's saying that we've got to get Pleasant under that, and he's not been interviewed yet, so it hasn't been sufficed. So after he's been interviewed, then we'll finally really understand who we're going to get. Is it going to be Pleasant, or are they pleasantly sufficed with Allen? We'll find out after that. That's what he's saying. It's your draft. We also need a strong and free safety because Brisker is done. We have a lot of work to do. It's my draft. All right, so listen, guys. I agree with Crooked Commish. I was thinking about this. I think we've already traded. I think we're going to go ahead and go with an offensive lineman. And this is what we're going to do, boys. We're going to reject this. We're going to reject that. And we are going to grab best available offensive lineman, and that's Kelvin Banks or Will Campbell? Interesting. I really like Campbell, guys. I like his fiery personality and all that. But could you imagine matching two offensive linemen together? I really think Kelvin Banks is going to complement Wright. I say we go get Calvin Banks. There we go. We got an offensive lineman, guys. That was our draft pick. Now we're moving on. Okay, here we go. No. All right, guys, we got Kelvin Banks. Moving on down. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see what we got now. A lot of guys getting off the board now. Will Campbell went to the Ravens. They got another offensive lineman. They always do. Does that mean that they're going to go ahead and get rid of one of their offensive linemen? Maybe we need to look and pick him up in free agency. What say you? I think that's what might have happened there. So right now, our next pick is 41. We're a few picks away, fellas. We're a few picks away. Hang on. We still got a defensive tackle that I like over here. Tyleek the Freak Williams from Ohio State. I like that guy. And Kenneth Grant from Michigan. I say we go after get into the trenches again, and we pick on the defensive line. Do we want Kenneth Grant or do we want Tyleek Williams? I know we want an edge. Mike Green's available with Marshall, guys. We got two picks, 41 and 42. Oh, boy. Here comes more. Oh, man, more available. I don't like any of those. We're rejecting them. Now let's get back into here. Between the two guys, who do you guys like? Or three. Let's go three. Amarian Hampton is available, running back from North Carolina. So we can get a defensive lineman, and we can get a running back, or we can get a interior defensive lineman and an edge. What say you guys? This is a good one. I think this is one that we really have to take a look at together, guys. Let's take a look at together. Let's make a vote. This is important. Your voice matters, guys. Your voice matters. Who cares what Gentry went to, man? It's over. Crooked, quit trying to go backwards when we got a time count. Come on, baby. Help me out. Let's focus on the windshield and not the rear view mirror. Come on, buddy. Help me out, man. Help me out. Don't go against me. Go forward. Teddy says Grant. Dave Rigdon says Edge and DT. Dave, we need to have a breakfast club, bud. You and me, let's go have some breakfast after a podcast one time. I know we can freaking eat, buddy. We'll have a good old savory breakfast. Edge and DT. Okay, so we are going to forego that running back. I really am disappointed in you guys, but I appreciate you at the same point in time. Look, we've got Williams at 27. I'm being honest with you guys. I really feel like that's where we should go with here. You get a 27th pick projected in 41. I say we get him, and I'm really interested in this Omarion Hampton at running back, guys. I really am. I think you get one from the offensive line, one from the defensive line, and you go get your running back in Omarion Hampton. So what say you guys? I don't want to blow this completely out of the water. Edge and D-line says I. Stay with the trenches and get Najee Harris for running back in free agency. I don't want Najee, man. Najee's been making me nauseous, man. He started out good, and he just kind of fizzled. He's barely hovering at the 4 yards a run, and they've got a way better offensive line than we do. Let's see here. Man, I really like that Hampton, dude. Edge and D-line. Okay, you're right. Stay focused. Hey, guys, listen. All right, I'm going to listen to you guys, okay? The first pick I'm going to pick, okay? I'm going to go, as much as I want Williams, I'm going to say Grant, okay? This is a one-part question. Do we want Grant or do we want Williams? Do we want Kenneth Grant from Michigan or do we want Tyleek? Listen, let's break it on down. Okay, Tyreek Williams, 6'3", 327 pounds. Who cares about the Raz? Is a versatile defensive lineman with day two potential in 2025 draft. He boasts impressive mobility, strength, and dominant physical profile, flashing pocket penetration, pass rush moves, and block shedding ability. However, inconsistency in 2024 season has limited his chances of climbing into the first round. There you go. We have a full report. We're not going to do that. Let's go to Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant, 6'3", 339, massive defensive lineman with a low center of gravity and decent proportion length. Sheer mass makes him difficult to move at times, and he can halt solo blocks with ease. Can eat up double teams and combo blocks and reset his base alignment in sequence. Weakness, length, while solid, is not proportionally elite for his size. Can be a little bit heavy-footed on recovery when forced off balance by combo blocks. Doesn't have elite change of direction or recovery athleticism and is more linear overall. That's the take on Kenneth Grant. Hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of insight on those two for anybody that needed that. And okay, so what say you guys? I say Grant. Let's go with Grant. Here we go. Going with Grant. All right, now second pick. Let's talk about edge, guys. Oh, we got some trades. We're not going to that one because that's later. Both of these are next year trades. So we're going to reject both of them because we don't care about next year right now. The time is now. Okay, we can go offensive tackle. Arizona, Jonah Saviani. I will tell you, the next year the offensive linemen are amazing, guys. The offensive tackles are great. There you got 3 in the 90s. So let's see here. What do we got going on? I say door number 2, Grant. Whoever fits the 3 tech best. Okay. All right. What do we got for edge? Who wants edge? What about these edge guys? Let's talk about these edge guys. Let's go into edge. So let's look at this. Let's look at 2 guys and pick between the 2. Let's look at Green and let's look at from Marshall, and let's look at Jack Sawyer from Ohio State. A Virginia transfer, Green's stellar season has boosted his 2025 draft with lofty projections for a Sun Belt edge. However, a strong performance 2024 Reese's Senior Bowl could push him into 1 to 2 consideration. Not much on that with him. Jack Sawyers isn't available yet. Coming soon. Land Jackson coming soon. Okay. They're all coming soon. So we don't have much information on these guys to help you guys out. So, yeah, that's where we're at with edge, guys. Doesn't seem like anything's really popping out, you know. Any prime players drop by chance? No. Look at running back or wide receiver. Definitely would love the Grant Dexter combo on the inside. Sawyer. Okay, are we sold on edge, or are we going to double down on defensive line, interior defensive line? What say you guys? I know we stunk it up. We could probably get an edge. I say we get an edge in free agency and double down on interior, because interior, look, guys, this edge is not really sexy. The earlier ones, those are the ones that got picked up. Those are the good ones. I think we need to double down. So this guy, Yeah. So yeah, I think we need to double down on defensive line or go grab Omari and Hampton, the running back. I really think we need a running back, guys. We don't have a running back available unless you guys have a contingency plan in the future for us to go get a guy later on, then we can do that. But I really like these defensive linemen, man. I really do. I really, really do. And there's some offensive linemen also here. Oh, look, we've got Caleb Johnson here at 48. Maybe he falls to us. You know what I mean? I really like Williams from Ohio State. Um, Walker. Walker's available. Let's see what's going on there. Grant Dexter combo. Okay. Dexter. Why am I not seeing Walker? All right. Oh, so that's way down at 46, but that's not that far. We're not falling that far down. So I'm about ready to make this decision for us here. All right. Yep. Here we go. Let's read Walker. Massive defensive lineman with overwhelming size and mass, 348, 6'6", 348. Has elite quickness, lateral explosiveness, and burst for his size, washing over runners. High end explosiveness, can get in zone blocks. Despite upper elite size, doesn't quite have elite proportional length. I'm not really worried about that. I say we get Walker. We got Walker. We're moving on. Our next pick is at 72. So let's see what happens here. Caleb Johnson immediately goes to the Cowboys. Cornerly, offensive lineman I was looking at, he went to the Colts. Mike Green, edge, went to Falcons. Another guard off the board. Safety, Bond, wide receiver. Landon Jackson, edge. The trade right there, Ohio State. Williams at 53. Can't go wrong with that. Guy dropped 30 spots almost. Omari and Hampton, he likes his running backs over there with the Chargers. All right, 72 coming up. Let's see who the Dorian Strong, defensive back for the Lions. Okay. Well, we're almost coming up on our pick, guys. We're at 72. Let's get ready, okay? What say you? Still got Sawyer at edge if we want to go edge. Or we can go with Quinshawn Junkins at running back. And then we also got Trayvon Henderson from Ohio State at running back. Both of those available, or we can go wide receiver. Right now it says that we still need to address. We're going to reject this. We still need to address the edge and center and receiver. So let's see what you guys think about all that. Okay. What up? What's up, Dustin Jones? Good morning. Bear down. What's up, James? James is in the building. What do you guys think really quick? Who should we get in this mock draft simulator? So far, we have got some really good. This is our pick so far. We got Kelvin Banks, offensive tackle. We've got, and we doubled down on defensive tackle. We got Grant from Michigan and Walker from Kentucky. We doubled down because they were available and they look really, really good. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Who do you guys? We still need an edge. We still need a center and we still need a receiver. So, with that being said, this is who we have available with the immediate short list. See any guys that you guys want? What do you guys think? What should we do? What's your immediate reaction? What center and wide receiver? I'm leaning at center. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at center, guys. Let's take a look at center. Okay, offense, center. We've got Jared Wilson out of Georgia. Oh my! Now listen, that is a reach. I think we could get him at 76. Okay, and I also like Monheim too. I like USC Monheim and I like Wilson from Georgia. Those are the two that I'm leaning on right now. There, guys. I say we picked him up at 76. Receiver, we got Higgins from Iowa State. We got Johnson from Oregon. And we got Lacey from LSU, but I think he's getting ready to be arrested or something. So we might want to stay back from him. Those are the receivers that we got over there. Yeah, what say you guys? Guards, let's see what we got at guards. Oh, we can get these guys much later, much later. Yeah. So in my mind, we are picking up either Jared Wilson or Monheim for our second pick in 76. And at 72, we can pick up a receiver in Jaden Higgins or Johnson or Horton from Colorado State. See what you guys think. So yeah, we could pick up receiver. Let's go look at receiver. I think they're leaning towards receiver. Jaden Wiggins at 72, 6'4", 215. He racked up 1,068 yards and 9 touchdowns for Iowa State, known for his exceptional catch radius, sharp route running, and short area quickness. Key playmaker for the Cyclones. I like that. That sounds very, very tempting right there. 5'10", not interested in 5'10". Sorry, boys. 6 foot. Royal remains one of the most talented receivers in college football, so we're not dropping him off the list despite his season-ending foot injury. I am. I'm not interested in somebody with a foot injury. Sorry. Take that to the freaking no. Sorry, man. Let's look at Toy Horton. 6'3" coming soon. I say we get Wiggins or Higgins, guys. Jaden Higgins sounds like a freaking guy we need. Big, talented, tall receiver, man. Lots of good stuff right there. Lots of good stuff right there. I say we pick up that receiver. Huh? What do you guys think? Well, we're holding off on center. We're holding off on receiver. So you're really limiting me over here, Dustin. Seems like James Childress is in the wrong chat or something. Oh, he's answering questions from earlier. 14-3, clinch the division, first round bye, and get all the important home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Wow, I like that. He's swinging big. Again, here's what our needs are. Our needs are edge, center, and receiver. Those are our needs. This is who we have available. Foot injuries give me flashbacks to Kevin White. Same here. Sawyer. No, we already doubled down on defensive line, buddy. We just got Booker last year. I'm good on that. We can go look at the free agency for an edge. I'm not really I mean, this Sawyer guy, I mean, listen, I looked at it and I didn't get overwhelmingly excited, at all. You know, 260. I don't want my edge to be 260. I want him to be a little bit bigger. I think we're good on edge right now. I'm leaning towards well, let's see here. What do we got at running back? We got Trayvon Henderson, Giddens. Man, we would have already been kicked off the clock, man. Free agency experience center if someone decent is available. Yeah, we can get I want to get a free agent experience center and draft a center also. I think it's important to have both for sure. Okay, receiver. We got this guy at 6'4". And the guy with a season-ending foot injury? No, I'm not. I don't want that. I don't want the foot injury, man. Sorry, I'm overriding that one. All right, you know what? Just for freaking, I'm just gonna get here. Look, this is what we're gonna do. We're getting Sawyer. I'm not fight. I'm not fighting over freaking. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not all day. This is to get new guys in the chat. It changes things. So there we go. We got the edge. That guy's happy. He can leave us alone now about all the stuff he wants. He got his Sawyer guy. All right. 77, 76 to 79 and 147. Um, that would give us an extra pick. Let's see who's available. I'm going to reject that. This is who we got available still. Okay. Still got plenty of guys available. What do you guys want? Teddy, what do you want, buddy? Everybody's got a turn at what they wanted. Crooked got a guy. Everybody got a guy except Teddy. What does Teddy want in the free agency? Teddy might have already said. Teddy probably wants someone in the trenches. Let's go back to offense. We still need a guard. We got Garrett Dellinger from LSU and Jaden Roberts from Alabama. See about their stuff. Their information is coming soon. I feel like a lot of these will be coming soon. It's early, you know. That's not a need. Safety is not a need right now. These are the needs that we have right now. So, but we will look at that going off of derailing. Jalen Reed from Penn State and Rod Moore, Michigan. Castro from Iowa. Malachi Moore from Alabama. Billy Bowman from Oklahoma. What's up, Philip? Philip, we're in the middle of a draft. This is who we got really quick. And the later rounds, for some reason, are very sluggish and slow. I'm surprised we're not pulling the pin quick. Usually it's the ones that you pick early that you struggle with. But this right here is, man, I feel like I need some more coffee or some of us in the chat do. We got at 12 pick, we got Kelvin Banks, Jr., offensive tackle from Texas. Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle at 41, 42. We got Deion Walker. Kentucky edge, we got Jack Sawyer. That pleased that guy. Everybody got a little say. Now what we need is we need to get ourselves a center, a receiver, and a guard. So what say you, Philip? What would you like out of this draft? Hogs on both sides of the ball. So yeah, let's go look at the let's go look at the so listen. Listen. The guard is way back at 106. You go look at the center. Well, he's at 112, but it drops way down after that. So you can get another guard later on in other round, you know. I think we need a guard. I really think we need a guard. Nobody's really sold on these centers. I am, though. I am. I like Jared Wilson and I like Monheim. I like Jared Wilson more than I like Monheim for sure, man. He's a beast. 6'3", 310. I love the dude. Georgia University. What do you think? Who would you like out of the draft, Philip? Thank you guys for everybody joining the chat. Chicago Sports Podcast on Coffee with Tracks. Just breaking down who we got so far. Let's go ahead and talk about our picks while Philip decides our next pick. We got Kelvin Banks, Kenneth Grant, Walker, and Sawyer. Go for center or guard. Okay. There we go. I say we get Jared Wilson. What say you, Philip? I know you want trenches. You agree with that? Is that good? Center from Atlanta. I don't want to start a rookie center. Yeah, Philip, I don't think that you start a rookie center, but I think with the round that we're at, you're not looking for a starter, are you? Are you looking for a starter at 76? I mean, you potentially would get a center from free agency, but you definitely got to look at the future. You know what I mean? So if you want a guard, you got Garrett Dillinger at LSU or Roberts at Bama. You got Frazier from LSU and Condra from Cincinnati. It's funny because, we passed on Powers and everybody keeps talking about Powers and how great he was and how well he performed and how we wish we would have got Powers in the draft. And I mean, I really think that this dude, Jared Wilson, fits the bill. He's really nice, man. I really like him. I think he could do well. But if you see a guy that just stands out that could be an instant starter at guard and the on our team, let me know. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining the chat. Chicago Sports Podcast. Coffee with Tracks. I think I need a co-host next time to do this, man. Have a co-host on here with me also. What do you guys think? They don't want the center. They don't know which guard they want. They're saying no on receiver. Somebody said maybe a safety. Not sure what's available. What's available at running back? Got Tre'Veon Henderson out there. Giddens, Scatabo. He's got some concussions issues. Gordon, Ohio State, and Tootin from Virginia Tech. What do you think, Philip? What you got, buddy? Kamish, what do you got? All right, we got dead air silence. I got to do something. I got to pull a pin. I'm trying to. Guard. Okay, somebody said something. We're gonna go with guard. Let's just do guard and go Dillinger. Dillinger's off the board. Now we wait to 148. Thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out on today's show, Coffee with Tracks. Really good show earlier about the press conference and how Caleb and everybody's excited, how we're excited. We went and got that guard. So now this is who we've got with our picks, guys. We're going to wait till 146 to pick a guy. We got Garrett Dillinger out of LSU. But earlier we got, so we hit offensive line twice and we hit defensive line 3 times. We got Kelvin Banks Jr., Texas. Kenneth Grant, 41, Michigan. 42, Walker, defensive tackle, Kentucky. 72, Jack Sawyer, edge, Ohio State. And Garrett Dillinger, offensive guard, LSU. Now, with our final pick in 148, what will we do? What will we pick? Let's see who's available. Well, right now we're looking at 102, so we still got some time left. Let's go ahead and set this up really quick. Both of you guys said guard, so we went guard. Nobody really wants a center in this draft, so we didn't go after center. Here, all that's available. We're moving a little bit quicker, guys. All right. 62 degrees. Nice. Moving right along. How's everybody doing this morning? How did everybody like that press conference, man? How did everybody like that press conference yesterday? Were you guys excited about it? Did you guys have a good time? I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was exciting. He hit on a lot of good stuff, made us all energized and excited. I'm going to make this really quick, guys. I got to get back inside. Son's getting ready to go off to school. Try to get everybody, maybe next time when we do more of these like we did last year. How you doing? Keep it moving. Like I said before the show, really quick, in and out. We'll know more about what we want. We could collectively work together, focus on key things. It's going to be fun. This draft isn't the end all be all. We're going to do many of these. And like I said, a lot of these guys don't have information that we can look at, but we're going to find more, after Mel Kiper's first, picks and everything. And he comes out when everybody, we all get excited. Plank says he's hyped. Ben Johnson is a dog. I agree, man. I'm going to star that one. I like that. I appreciate you, Plank. Love you, buddy. Crooked Commish says Ben sounded good and sure of himself and plan better than Eberlu's pressure. Presser. Yeah. Hey, man, Crook, I want to come on your show. I don't know when you go on next, but let me know, man. I'll hop on there with you, okay? Let me know. I'm in, buddy. Let's freaking make it happen. Jesus Christ. It's been, a month since we've been talking about this? I've had you on mine. I appreciate you coming on. We had a good time, man. I appreciate you being in the chat for sure. All right, here we go. Coming up on our pick. Let's pick it, man. Let's put the nail in the coffin and finish this draft. All right. We got Malachi Moore from Alabama for safety. We got Clemson Maffa. Maffa's physical North style and sturdy frame make him a strong short yardage option for the NFL. However, concerns about his speed and quickness between the tackles could impact his draft stocks. Malachi Moore coming soon. Luke Leckie from Tight End University. Jonah Monheim is still available, guys. I'm interested in Monheim at center, guys. How about that? What say you? Maybe. Oh boy, here comes another maybe crooked. Ugh. All right, let's get Monheim, guys, and let's get out, okay? Let's take a look at running back really quick. If not, we're going to get Monheim, okay? Yep, we're getting Monheim. We're getting Monheim. Draft is complete. I think Caleb is going to be feeling pretty good about us getting Monheim from USC, man. Draft connection. All right, there it is. That's the end of the draft, man. I appreciate you guys being with me. Thank you so much for this. Appreciate you hanging out this morning with Trax. Please say a prayer for me about the casino interview with the with the general manager over there. I hope this works out great. As you guys know, we kind of had a recital over there, if you will, with the Packers and Bears game, and I thought it went well. We had a really good amount of people coming out, a lot of good reaction. It was fun. It was exciting, and the Bears won. They beat the Packers. FGB, baby. Maybe that's an omen. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to that because the last time that we beat them was a long time ago. So maybe that's a sign from God that I missed, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. Freaking you guys kicked this, this mock draft. We're kind of like shaking the rust off. It's been a while. I get it. But hey, man, thank you guys so much, man. Have a really good Friday Eve. Be great today. Have a good day. Let me know if you guys hear of anything coming down the pipe about Bears, how the coordinators go as far as who we got. If you guys hear anything, make sure you hit up Trax. Make sure you check out Chicago Sports Podcast on Facebooks, YouTube, XApp, Instagram. We're there. TikTok, while it's still alive for now for 30 days. Appreciate you guys. Have a good time. Hug your family. Be with your family. Love your friends. Cherish these days, man. 2025 is going to be a great year, man. I feel great about you guys, man. Have a good one. This is Chicago Sports Podcast. I'm your boy Trax, and I'm checking out.